So today I'm going to talk about something that affects everybody. It has no discrimination. It affects every age, any gender, race, ethnicity, whatever you think. It involves sitting in traffic, a stressful day at work, divorce, arguing with a friend or a family member, a hard deadline that you're having trouble completing, or a past due bill that you can't afford. So what is it? Today I'm going to talk about stress. And everyone's stressed. Everyone has stressful moments. For me, my life has been a chaotic stress. Just one giant one. Last year, around a year and a half ago, my house burned down, so I was homeless. My parents lived in a little RV on a farm, so I was house hopping for a year. In the period after that, 6 months later, my twin sister had passed away. So it's very stressful trying to learn how to do things on your own. Going to the store by myself was the most stressful event in my life because I've never been by myself before. So I thought this was a very good topic to talk about. So what is stress? American Psychological Association defines stress as the way you feel when you're under abnormal psychological pressure. So today I want you to rate yourself on a level from 1 to 10, 1 being not stressed and 10 being very stressed. And the reason that I'm having you rate yourself is because I'm about to talk about things today that happen to very stressed people, that have happened to me, and it's very important to be aware about how stressed you are because stress can cause serious harmful effects to your body. So then this is a stress chart that I found from the American Psychological Association in 2015, and it shows that every year increasingly Americans get more stressed. My grandma used to tell me that when I was younger, it wasn't called stress, it was called life. Well, as you can see, as time goes on, it's more stressful because divorce is higher, technology is booming, and everything's just more fast-paced. So there's 3 different types of stress: acute, episodic, and chronic. Acute stress is called the good stress, and it's not really good stress, but it's the healthy, normal stress that everyone goes through, and it's the most common type of stress. It only lasts for a short period of time, so let's say that you're running late to class maybe once this week, or you're having trouble finishing something like that, and it doesn't cause severe damage. Episodic stress is worse than acute stress. It is caused by minor setbacks throughout the day, and it makes you feel like it's a complete chaos. So let's say you're running late every single day, every week, you're having trouble finishing assignments and stuff like that. It's minor things though, it's not like huge blown out things, and it can be treated with intervention just as therapy. Chronic stress is the big one that I'm going to talk about today. And it's a type of stress that wears you down and pushes you past your breaking point, and it has harmful effects on your mind and body. It can be caused by such things like divorce, trauma, death of a loved one, and financial issues. And the reason I talked to you guys about this today was because I wanted to inform you about the different types of stress before I got into the harmful effects, because it's important to know the different types. So, let's say you're stressed right now and it's something small, so when I list these things, you don't think that these things are going to happen. It's for chronic stress. So there's a thing called ELS, which is called early life stress, which is caused by traumatic events when you're younger. Early life stress can increase the risk of major depressive disorder because of the traumatic events when you're younger that you have to deal with growing up your entire life. And it can cause poor cognitive functioning, like slower reading levels, you're just not as good at education-wise and stuff like that. And how it affects on anxiety and depression. Signs of anxiety such as fidgeting, nail-biting, rapid heart rate, and sweaty palms. It can cause a change in personality appearance. Someone that's very upbeat and happy can, be agitated, angry. They might not care about how they look anymore and stuff like that. It can lead thoughts of loneliness, isolation, and suicide. Because, having those stressful things impact you every day very takes a toll on your body. And then sleep. I got this off the American Psychological Association. It says they surveyed around 500 adults, and they said on average they sleep 6.7 hours a night. Now I only sleep about 4 hours a night, but you got to think about it. The average person is supposed to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep. That can cause stress alone. Adults with high stress are more likely to say that they're not getting enough sleep because their minds keep racing. I have this due, I have that due. Like it's the end of the semester, I'm pretty sure all of you guys are going with it. There's a lot of things that you're stressed about. And people become more likely to grind their teeth in their sleep when they're stressed. This is what happened to me, and I literally had to start wearing a night guard because my dentist said that if I didn't wear a night guard after being so stressed, I'd wear my teeth down by the age I was 30. Weight gain. So, when you're stressed, most people tend to put on weight, and because you have stress hormones. and then become at risk for type 2 diabetes. Your skin, acne, wrinkles, dullness breaks out a lot, and you can get hair loss. It can affect everybody because your immune system weakens and it attacks the hair follicles. Jennifer Gordon did a study with a bunch of kids from the University of Massachusetts, and people who are stressed have a higher pain sensitivity. It can trigger migraines and heart problems. It does that because your muscles are so tight. And then it can lead to rapid spread of cancer. It doesn't cause cancer, but stress can send cells to cancer that allow tumor cells to escape. So what is your stress level? Earlier I asked you to rate your stress level from 1 to 10. I don't know what you guys rated yourself, but just think about that. And you have to ask yourself, am I taking on too much? Make a change. Exercise, clean eating, and seeking help will all help these things. And remember, a small amount of stress is normal. Recap. Today I talked to you about what the stress is and the different types, how stress affects the mind, how stress affects the body, and how to handle stress. Make sure you take this in consideration because it's very important. It can cause serious harm and side effects to you. Here are my references.